Pick a pile, love edition. Let's go. If you chose pile number 1, we have the Isa ruin. This can represent stagnation, stillness, ego, difficulty, challenges, obstacles. We are going to find out with the message that comes out. Let's get started. All right, what does pile 1 need to know? Oh, wow. Ace of Cups right out of the gate. So something in regards to fulfillment in love, a new lover, a new beginning in love, fulfillment in love. We have the Page of Cups. Someone could be coming towards you with an offer of love, but this is a small offer. Page of Cups typically represents a small offer, but look at the shells at her feet. They're little tiny shells. She's got this giant shell, the big old fatty fish in it. I'm thinking someone might be coming towards you and you might be expecting a small offer. Maybe you're expecting, if you, maybe not to hear from them at all, but if you do, you're not expecting anything major. You're like, yeah, it's going to be the same old. And they're going to surprise you with a huge, big, giant offer of love. Okay, this could be someone who's been keeping an eye on you. On the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is freedom from traditional roles or even divorce. Page of Swords, they've been keeping an eye on you. Let's see. What is this? What does my viewer need to know about... You know what? With this Isa ruin, maybe y'all have been at a standstill. What does my viewer need to know about this offer coming towards them, this offer of love? Tell me about this person. This person coming forward with an offer. Okay. I just think of someone taking their sweet time telling you how they feel. Here we have an elderly man who's probably felt this way for you for a very long time. And they're just now coming forward. It's like, and now I'm thinking of like a pot of boiling water with pasta. It's like their feelings have simmered, and that slow boil, it takes forever to watch a pot of water boil. And it's just like, finally, it's boiling over. They can't hold it back any longer. 7 of Pentacles represents investing, sowing seeds, wanting to put in the work to reap the rewards. So they may feel like they're going to lose out on you. Oh, the rune from pile 2 just fell. And this represents new life. So they want to go from one extreme, from stillness, stagnation, to new beginning with you. Finally, after a long period of stagnation. Tell me more about this person coming forward with an offer for my viewer. Oh, wow. You are their wish fulfillment. Dream come true. Wow. Look at all these jars of pasta sauce. It's like they've been perfecting it, overthinking and perfecting, like overthinking the recipe on how to create this dish, this dream come true, which is you. And they finally feel like they are able to come forward and enjoy this wish fulfillment, which is you. 9 of Cups. You are their dream come true. Give me one more card. I'm in the airport, by the way, so... Temperance in reverse. You may have lost patience with this situation. I don't see that you've given up hope completely. We have the Fool on the split. So maybe you've been hard at work, just doing your life. This looks like somebody who's in a work uniform, got flour on their face. But there are moments where you stop and you reminisce and you look out and you think what could have been between the two of you. So oh my gosh, and I don't think you've ever given up hope. Look at that. The Lovers was right behind that. Yeah, you've definitely held a spark of hope for this person. And, you know, it's kind of shitty that they're coming in right at the last minute. They've gone as long as they can fighting their feelings towards you. And now they finally tell you. What's my advice for my viewer in regards to this? The Tower. Okay. What about this Tower? Oh, it's going to be unexpected. Hearing from them is going to be very unexpected. Yeah, because things have been at a complete standstill. This is the last thing you expected. Hearing from them is going to just upset everything in your life. Wow. What is my viewer going to do? Is this tower going to fall? Are they going to maintain? Because it's a leaning tower of Pisa. And it's like the tower may lean, but it doesn't look like anything's, it's not falling over. It's not crumbling. Are they going to stand their ground and decline this offer of love? Or what's going to happen? Show me the tower. Okay, we have the Four of Cups, Five of Swords in reverse, one more, and a Nine of Swords in reverse. It's going to end the sadness that you've had. Look at how this matches too, the blues match. This tower, it's kind of like this tower in your heart that's been standing, in the background of your life for many, many years, possibly. When you look at that Fool card where they were looking back at lovers, just reminiscing and thinking, I think there's this bittersweet sadness. And I think when this person comes forward, it's going to put an end to regret. It's going to put an end to the sadness. It's going to be truly a beautiful new beginning. Nine of Swords in reverse is an end to never-ending nightmares, pain. So it's actually a beautiful reunion. It's going to definitely catch you by surprise. They've never stopped. Watching you, thinking of you, keeping tabs on you. Just can be annoying, I know. What else does my person need to know about this situation? Oh, success. The blindfold is coming off. You both are seeing this connection clearly for what it is. They're seeing you for who you are in all your beauty and all your truth. I don't think they've ever stopped looking at you. Maybe you could be on social media and that's how they could have been viewing you all these years. But this is the blindfold coming off. So I do see a new beginning for the two of you after a long, long period of, so it's been so long that you've pretty much just about given up hope. But this is going to come in and shake you to your core, and it's going to put an end to the sadness and give you a new beginning, a fresh start in love if you want it. All right, pile number one, drop me a heart or a pasta emoji if this resonated with you. All right. Mwah, mwah. Pile number two. If you pick the unicorn pile, we've got the ruin. Laguz, which is the essence of life, lifeblood. Can represent water flowing. It just fell. I got it. Water, flow, life. Laguz ruin. All right, let's go ahead and see what message is in the cards for you. Pile number two. Oh, wow. We have the Lovers and the Three of Swords reversed. So overcoming heartbreak, betrayal in regards to love. Bottom of the deck is that your effort is actually going to pay off. This is so exciting. Putting in the work, sowing the seeds. This is like reaping the harvest, right? Your effort is going to be worth it. Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment, dreams come true. That's what you don't see coming. But what do we need to know about the situation of overcoming heartbreak in regards to this lover situation here for pile number two? Soulmate connection. There's been a lot of conflict, a lot of battles, whether internal or with one another. What I'm getting is kind of like a standoff. This is really being highlighted to me. Like their backs are turned to each other. Nobody's winning in this situation. It's like ego and pride is in the driver's seat of this connection. Oh my gosh, this just came out. Again, we saw that on the bottom of the deck. Whoa, and then we have Justice. Wow, the scales are going to balance out. So it may seem like a hopeless situation right now, but this connection is something that is written in the stars. You're destined to find each other lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. So if you are in pain, if you are healing from some kind of standoff or silence between you and someone you love deeply, have hope and just know that it's going to come back together in the appointed time. You cannot harvest your crops before they're ready, right? You can't do it too soon or too late. It's got to be just in time. What's my advice for pile number two? Whoa. With the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles flew off to the side. Two aces just flew out for your advice. And we have the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So I would say your advice is to go after your stability, go after your creative, passionate dreams. Don't worry about this for right now. Continue to heal from this connection. Just know in your heart that this is destined, this is fated. This conflict or the standstill, the standoff, is just temporary. There's definitely new love, new beginnings in the cards for the both of you. There's a lot of passion here, but your advice is to passionately pursue your dreams, your goals, your stability. Focus on that, not on the person. Focus on you and your heart and your life's purpose, your life's mission, your life dreams. And once you focus on that, there's a rainbow and there's an archway to a whole new beginning, a whole new start for the two of you. And bottom of the deck, we have mental peace. So relaxation and peace. A peaceful new beginning in love for someone that you are in conflict with or maybe not even speaking to it right now. I love that. I love that. What else can we know? How does this person feel towards my viewer right now? Ooh, justice. Maybe they feel wronged and they want justice to be served. Maybe they feel like their silence is justice. Like they're serving, like, I'll show you. Fine, I'm going to go silent on you. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. What's justice? Soulmate energy. They know that y'all, there's two soulmate cards in this pile. They know that you're meant to be. They know it. They know it. Why are they going silent? If they know that you're the one, why justice? Strength. Maybe they're being strategic. Maybe they realize that in order for the scales to balance, there has to be this time apart. And in the silence is where your strength grows and recognition for one another's souls, you know? It's kind of what I'm getting. Wow, what a beautiful reading. This is written in the stars. It's meant to be. If you're getting over heartbreak, just rest easy. Know that this is meant to be. Justice is going to be served. This is your time in silence to grow stronger. Focus on your new beginnings, your passions, your money, fulfillment and love of self even. And just know that everything's going to pay off in the right timing. Okay? All right. Mwah, mwah. Pile number 3. We have the Ehaz ruin. We'll focus. Ehaz ruin. It's could either represent like the bow of an arrow, the bow of a bow and arrow, ascension, transcendence, kind of being in between worlds or astral travel, higher consciousness, stuff like that. I like to think of it as like acceleration. I like the pull back, like you're pulling the bow and arrow back right before the release, right before the universe shoots you forward. So just that in-between space. Let's see what we have for pile number 3. Pile number 3, what do we got? 2 of Pentacles. Talk about being in the in-between space. Hold your balance, hold your aim, hold your focus. Look how focused she is to have to hold that pose. Wow. Very fitting. Oh, and on the split we have the 7 of Swords. So there could be some kind of deception. Wow. These match in colors. Some kind of stillness. The Chariot in reverse. You could be at a stalemate right now. Or there could be some kind of, I don't know. Let's see. What's going on here? What does pile number 3 need to know? 10 of Pentacles. High Priestess. Wow. Okay. What else? Ace of Cups in reverse. Hierophant on the split. Ace of Swords, Star. There's going to be clarity. I think this is representing you not knowing. And that's why it's difficult to hold your balance without knowing. You don't have clarity in a situation in regards to love. You're in separation from someone or there's been a breakup. I did see the Star. I did see the Hierophant. So there will be healing. There will be reunification with the 10 of Pentacles here. I mean, this is a strong foundation. This has even got like adventure vibes. Could be a third party situation. But I do see healing. It's just there's this not knowing. You just need to trust your intuition, hold your ground, stay strong. You're in the limbo, right, with the Ehwaz rune. It's just that in between space, in between worlds. Hold your peace, stay steady. Ten of Swords in reverse. Stay steady. You will overcome the pain, the despair, the sadness that comes with feeling like you're missing out on fulfillment in love, right? You wanted everything with this person. This is a break in the connection, and this is what you were hoping for, a foundation. This is legacy. This is building a life together, building a legacy. This is love, family, tradition. And Chariot, again, in reverse, it's been halted. But hold your peace. You don't know everything. You can't see all of it. You will overcome the pain and the sadness and the despair. There is healing. I did see the star on the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. 3 of Wands and 4 of Cups in reverse. Overcoming the sadness, and this is somebody turning their back on a situation and looking in your direction. So hold your center. You can't hold this pose unless you have a strong core. So hold your center. Stay in your peace. What else for pile number 3 do they need to know about the situation? Oof, 5 of Wands. This represents clashing of egos, competition. This is an interesting illustration, though, because usually it depicts people fighting one another, but this is a singular person. Their way is being lit by tiki torches. It's kind of like you've removed yourself from the competition. The competition's still there. I'm thinking of the show Survivor and how they extinguish the person's torch, when they get voted off the island. So seeing that these are all lit tells me that there's still competition surrounding the situation, but you've removed yourself from it. You're not a part of the chaos. You've gone off on your own little trail. You're finding your own center, your own peace. You're staying grounded. Yeah, their torches are lit. It's still a thing, but you're not participating in their silly games. Yeah, silly games is right. This is a player energy. And 9 of Cups in reverse is the opposite of wish fulfillment, dreams coming true. This person is not behaving in a way that is emotionally fulfilling for either of you. And you recognize that, and you're just like, I'm not doing this. I'm not an option. I am the option. I am the only option. I am the prize. And I'll go my own way. I don't need to put myself in a situation that's going to cause pain and sorrow and sadness. Yeah, so you've pulled yourself out of being an option, and there's been sadness here, but you're overcoming it by holding your center and knowing your worth. What else? What advice do we have for pile 3? 8 of Pentacles. Focus on your goals. Yeah, you're doing it. You already are. You've already separated yourself from the bullshit games, and you're focusing on what actually matters, what gives you stability and a sense of accomplishment and self-worth and self-value. You're elevating. Look, she's up in the mountains. She was down here with the competition in the valley, and now you've elevated yourself up to higher ground. And I love to give the analogy of soaring like an eagle above the crows that peck and caw. Caw, caw. Eagles get attacked sometimes by other birds when they're flying too low. So when you raise your altitude and you fly higher above where other birds can reach you, just so ascend. And actually this rune represents ascension. So you're ascending higher. You realize that you are too much of a person of value to be degraded and lumped in with any kind of competition, competing for some kind of what kind of prize is at play here? A player? You don't want to win a player. You want to win an emperor. And you don't even need to win an emperor. You don't need anyone to choose you, and you don't need to chase anyone, because you know your self-worth, your self-value. Hold steady, hold strong, hold your peace. You're the prize. And you don't need anyone else beside you. I know you want someone. You want that. You want this love. You miss them. But the person that they're choosing to be right now, this player energy, the anguish, the games, all that crap, it's not fulfilling to you, and you are choosing actions on your own, focusing on your work, on your pentacles, on your goals, and that is what brings you fulfillment. I'm proud of you. Keep it up.